What is this? 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 This. Divide us. Line them up. Who knows?
Was it sexy?
We ask people to guess if strangers are. Who knew? What is this word mean and what is this word mean? Who knows? But somehow it's just you and them. Or vice versa.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Bjork.
I'm Day.
I'm Carlos.
How do you feel about the Democrats and Republicans?
I kind of agree with a little bit of both of them. So I'm kind of but I'm also not a libertarian. So
I
kind of agree with both of them, but I'm not that one. So what's going on? Just who knows? It could be anything. Shape-shifting. Who knew? And what is this? Jay?
mostly vote blue, and when I don't, I.
What is this? Exactly, the moon child who has some sort of temperature some baster and is relentlessly just mocking you with his third eye, his three eyes. Me, myself, and I smashed.
I probably don't vote.
Today, you're going to be dividing
Exactly. I vote blue, and when I don't vote blue, I don't vote.
a group of strangers into Republicans and Democrats.
Fun.
So good and evil.
How do you think you're
Right, so right, I'm gonna dish out relentlessly.
going to do?
I think I'm going to do great. I think I'm going to badger some Republicans. I'm here to make some conservatives turn red, and I think
Oh, who knew? I'm just gonna here to make mockery with his shirt and this and that. So what's going on?
it's going to be pretty fun.
Let's get it going.
I didn't realize all of them were sitting right there. I thought you were like crew members who said something else.
Right. I didn't realize you're all there. I was just talking bash about you. Huh?
You look like a easygoing guy.
I sincerely hope so.
Yeah,
I sincerely hope so.
and I like the way you talk. You sound so nice and smart.
So, you know, first impressions. You're light appeareth this way, and you soundeth this way. All just very okay. Yes. Smashed.
Republican shoes a little bit.
So to this, obviously, this guy just knows. He knows. He's gonna tell you. Republican shoes right away. I know.
You know, the jeans they're too long. It reminds me of a dad.
Oh, he couldn't wait. It reminds me of a dad. You remind me of a dad. And all while wearing a t-shirt of a baby smashing its third eyes. And the purple, you're a wizard. You're some wizard. And the Chongo says so too. It cuts it right in there. And what's going on? This guy looks like a dad. I don't look like a dad because I'm cool. I wear cartoon moon worshipping babies on my purple shirt. I put my chain of boasting whom I worship over the shirt relentlessly. So I definitely don't look like a dad, obviously. And that's why I say you look like a dad. What's this bash saying?
And a lot of daddies are Republicans.
what nationality are you?
Well, American.
A lot of daddies are Republicans, opposed to all the blues who just pump and dump and leave the woman, you know, to raise a child herself. Yep, see you later. That's those are the men in blue apparently, because only the reds apparently do are daddies. What's that boss saying? Who knows?
But like in terms of my ethnic background, racial background.
He's Republican.
I knew it. And this guy's like, damn it, he found out. And he's like, yee, busted. What are you talking about?
American.
I'm gonna guess Democrat.
Why?
Because he sounds nice.
How do you feel about Taylor Swift? This is going to give it away.
I think she's a great artist, great singer.
Republican.
Republican? Why? So how does a Democrat answer? Oh, she's just the best. She's a great role model to all females out there. Is that what they say? What are you saying? What do they say exactly? You just know what you're told and what image she portrays, and therefore you worship that image. And who knew that the people that you will side with and boast about knowing worship her? Who knew? Who knew? Or at least we'll have some, bash about to say about who they think she is by all the. Well, I know this and this about her, this, and just because this guy says, "Oh, I think she's a great artist." Republican. So what's this by saying? Who knows? Who even knows if this guy's Republican or not? But the image of what it is to be Republican, this guy apparently says, "Oh, no doubt, for sure. This is how you tell." Ask anybody what they think about Taylor Swift. Wow, what's going on? And he looks, what? Is he so confused?
I actually don't listen to her music,
So
really.
if he was over, you're a Republican.
Yeah, really? You're a Republican. I actually don't listen to her music. I've heard her name, this, Republican. You must listen to her relentlessly to be a Democrat, so therefore Republican.
Okay. Wow, so this way?
I like the outfit. Is it yours?
It is mine, yeah.
Okay. That's a fair.
Is it yours? Why would it? Okay, what does that even mean? This guy's just bash. He has no clue. He can't even. He doesn't even know how to ask questions. Is it yours? Did you steal it? Is it or is he trying to be just bash him and saying this suit doesn't even look like it's yours? It doesn't even fit you, man. Like what is he saying? Or it's just too good to be on you, so therefore must not be yours. What is this guy even? It's just bash upon bash, and this guy's just like laughing, looking down at his feet, at his apparent Republican shoes. Who knew? And this guy's just like, oh yes, it is my suit. Thank you.
Fair question.
He's a hardworking man doing business stuff.
Are you religious?
Are you religious? Hardworking. This guy looks straight out of a Pee Wee Herman, really bad reality TV show. Of people that think that are him, and all this nonsense. So, this guy's just all business apparently. Wow. Because apparently, all business means wearing this suit and this ridiculous bow tie and these ridiculous glasses, and these ridiculous clothes. I mean, what? Who knew that? Wow, shapeshifters. They're all shapeshifters, and they're trying to just guess. Apparently, according to their shapeshifting image. Wow, what idea of Democrats and Republicans and just smash nothing.
Religious.
Yes.
Were your parents religious?
No.
What nationality are you?
So he is religious, but his parents were not. Okay, interesting. And this guy just assessing. Interesting. Yes, so interesting. Smashed.
I am Japanese and Native American.
Oh.
Japanese and Native American. He's like, oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough minority to just assess.
He's hard. Are they all either Republican or Democrat, or are there some people
Yeah,
in it?
everybody's
Fits into it? Okay.
Oh no, man.
He's like, can I put him in a different category, or is it just two? No, just two. Oh, okay. Well, see, this is all just mockery of what you actually believe. Wow, what a shame.
Where did you get this? Let's hold it together.
No, thank you.
Let's see who.
Oh, he's like, no, thank you. Obviously not a Republican then. Because this guy's holding it no problem. And now you're like, no, thank you. I want to distance myself away from that. What is that? What is going on? Why do they even treat that as something to be like some sort of kryptonite? It's a hat with words on it. And oh no, those words mean so many things that make me feel bad. Wow, who knew that the words that you use relentlessly are the perpetuators of the bad feeling? You relentlessly feel it's for you to figure out what it is and how to steer it and how to heal it and all this bash. No, you cannot save yourself. All your ways are just folly, blast from the past, relentless trauma and re-trauma, all with repackaging to you guessed it, into infinity and beyond with Buzz Lightyear just smashing space dust and space trash every day relentlessly, because who knows, it could exist, it doesn't, who knows, it does, right? It does. Oh, it does. It does. Why would they lie? Exactly. Why? No, there's no purpose, because you believe in dust. So you asking why is just futile, just corrupt. The complete hypocrite that believed himself righteous and boasting his authority on some sort of nothing. Smashed.
Let's go first.
You can win. You win this challenge.
You don't want to hold it with me?
No.
Democrat.
Are you young? You
Oh, he's like, you don't want to hear with me? Democrat.
seem kind of young.
I'm 18.
She's a Democrat.
Least
Oh, of course, because who knew? Who knew that the children are just defiled by this form ways of, oh, anything goes. Oh, who knows? It's just this and that. Just that. Exactly. Confusion. Who knew that the child is going to align with just emotion, just based images. And they're, whether red or blue or smash, it's all manipulation. Of earth authority worship. Wow, smashed.
least favorite famous rapper.
I don't really listen to rap that much.
So we're definitely ticking into conservative territory here.
What religion are you?
Oh, he's so based on, okay, so you don't really listen to rap. If you listen to rap, you're not Republican.
I'm Christian.
Have you ever taken Plan B?
Yes.
Oh, she says yes. Of course, she's been probably slinging, bareback. Who knows how long? Who knows? And he's like, oh. But why are you shocked if you asked the question to begin with? What a fool. What a fool. And truly sad for her. She's already been living in defilement.
Ooh, okay. See?
She's like, oh, it's so funny. I took Plan B. Ha 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 ha. Oops. I did it again. Relentless times. Ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna say Republican, but if we did this interview in like 6 months, she might be a socialist.
Okay.
Right.
Like your outfit.
Thank you.
Might be. She might be a socialist. Wow. They couldn't wait to say it. Because who knew they're all aware that there is this kind of education in a behavior that's surging. And the young people are the ones that they have been training and now are executing in their will. In the so-called professional positions that you worship. And you're saying, oh, yes, it's the future, yes. Wow. Your baby Buddha just led you astray.
Do you like fall colors usually?
More like earthy colors I like.
Earthy.
Yeah.
Are you lesbian?
No.
Oh, kind of look like it.
Oh, couldn't wait to say, well, based on your image, you are a lesbian. And apparently this guy could say, because he'll say, what? I'm gay. I know these things. So if you're not gay, apparently you can't say these things. So amazing. So amazing. And everybody's just standing by, just saying nothing. Just what? Just witnessing of just mockery.
Oh, yeah. The flannel.
The flannel would have been okay, but then you added the Birkenstocks, and then
Yeah.
you added the socks.
Yeah.
But
Yes, she couldn't wait just to be somehow different. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to this and just do it the way this. It's so cool. And he's like, and you couldn't wait. And she's like, yeah, haha, who knew?
Definitely a Democrat.
Go on hikes, believe in climate change. I mean, this was easy. That said,
How's it going, man?
Sean.
Peter, nice to meet you.
Tell me about the shaved head thing before
Yeah.
I start guessing
What do you wanna
anything.
know?
I think you know what I want to know about it. He's asking me.
So all of a sudden, it's just one and two people calling him out. Why aren't they all calling each other out and then just show how they separate them and see some bad statistic of what the probability of this and that's nothing. Correlation upon correlation and this and this. So what's going on?
What I want to know.
He's hard. He's giving me weird vibes. Because if he was just wearing like a collared shirt, I'd be like skinhead. But since he's wearing a short sleeve shirt, I see a lot of, and they're just not like douchebag Republican tattoos. These are like.
Oh, so they're just telling you what the image is out there. If he was wearing some college shirt, I think he was a skinhead. But since it's this, it's so artsy, and he could be this shaped. They're all shapeshift. Who knew that they're just ritualizing you into the aspect of shapeshift? Because who knew they're gonna say, oh, you got all of them wrong, or this one was so obvious, or this and that, or this, or you're all wrong. Don't judge a book by its cover type smash. So what's going on? Shapeshifters, who knew?
Left-wing tattoos.
Well, this is album artwork from my favorite jazz guitarist album, Kurt Rosenwinkel. This is Steely Dan album artwork.
I'm gonna say he's a Democrat.
You're wearing some work pants.
Yeah.
What are those?
These?
Yeah.
Work shoes. I
Alright.
gotta work tonight, so.
I want to say you might be a Republican, man. I don't know. But we got this complexion going on. I'm going to say you're a Democrat until proven.
So he's like, I don't know, man. You just seem like you don't care much about what you're wearing, this and that. You must be Republican. You're just going to work. Oh yes. And he's like, oh. And this guy's like, what? He's like, yeah, Democrats are more aloof, more loose. They put more attention to their image and this and what are you smashing?
And otherwise.
What do you feel about the military?
I wanted to join, but I'm actually disabled, so I can't.
Oh, I'm actually disabled. So to them, he must be one of them. Oh, you're blue then. What's going on?
What is your disability?
They took my intestines out a few years ago. I had.
He couldn't wait. They took out my intestines. Zoom in, because he has a colostomy bag.
Crohn's disease.
Oh damn. You doing better?
It's doing all right, man. I had like 70-something hospitalizations.
He
17.
couldn't wait to just flash his victimhood. He couldn't wait, but all in a very just clinical way. You know, just relentless operations, this and that. But hey, lessons learned.
Surgeries.
Do you still have like a bunch of hospital bills?
Yeah. My parents are immigrants. They're from Africa.
The fact that I connect with
My parents are immigrants. They're from Africa. Really? What country? What do you? It looks like you might be what? He left it very wide open. It's like somebody from the U.S. knowing that they're from the U.S. saying, "I'm from the Americas. I'm from North America." So what is he saying? Who knows?
you on an immigrant basis, I want to say you're a Democrat.
I'm gonna give him Democrat.
Very impactful.
Democrat. He's a very powerful story. You moved me. You have the way of the emotion. You have the way of the manipulation of emotion. I got you. You're definitely a Democrat.
Personal story. I can see you fighting for a lot of people to get free healthcare. So I'll say Democrat.
Okay.
See, just creating fantasies upon fantasies. All based on him getting his intestines removed. Wow. Okay.
Democrat.
Cool. Another black
He's
person.
like, good. He's like, of course. I deceived you. Did he?
Finally.
Finally. What does that mean?
You know, I'm just not an Indian. That's Asian Indians.
What is she saying? I'm not Indian, just Asian Indian? What is she saying?
Because you're wearing a shirt that says Black Girls Rock.
What do you think about kneeling in football?
Do it. That's First Amendment right.
I think she's a
Do it. First Amendment right.
Democrat. I think everyone's a Democrat. What if everyone's
Right.
friend?
Okay, so if I wasn't a Democrat, we couldn't be cool then? You were
I
my
mean,
friend?
Oh, so she's a Republican.
mean, we might just argue too much.
Who's your favorite musical artist right now?
Actually, I like country.
Because who knew that this divide that they're creating is just based on emotion of some virtue signaling of you think you're right about some bash that some other person says, yes, under this platform you will receive this, this, and this in life to help you live better. What a shame you believe in bashhood and Smash Bros and all the things that defileth. And this is the stare of just staring into the playground too long. Just having been spun and tossed around, passed around, just relentlessly. And that is a stare. And this person knows it. That's why she's staring at the back of the skull relentlessly. Just saying, I am you. Relentless plan Bs. We are the plan B. We're living the beta version. Who knew?
Oh my god.
However, my favorite rapper right now, Eminem, dog. His cadence, his flow, his style, his wordplay.
He's like, get me out of here. He's like, I'm too good for this. What is going on? And she's like, yeah, boy. What's going on?
I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what my mama got to say.
Right? She's like, I don't give a damn. I do as I will. So they all do as I will. They're all light worshippers, thinking, oh, red and blue, blah, blah, blah. Who knew? Who knew you're worshiping something that's defiling you? Wow, who knew? That dichotomizing you and just splitting you and smashing you, telling you no. And yes, sometimes, and no, and yes, no, yes, driving you to like this. You can't take it. And so therefore, yes, you must feel it out and do what feels good. So that's why I'm relentlessly blue. I'm blue, yay! I feel everything, and I'm such an empath. You. Smashed.
Eminem.
How do you feel about gun control?
We all need guns. Basis of what America was founded on. Give us our guns.
I think
You're like,
I
Republican.
was wrong. I think she's a Republican.
She's like, I think something's wrong. I think she's a Republican. Wow.
It hurts me to say this, but I think you may or may not be Republican. I think you might be.
Have you ever been hated or discriminated against? I have.
See? And who knows? Everybody plays that card sometime, somewhere. All for favor and favor this and favor that. Of manipulation of image. Of somehow manipulating her image to appear some way, somehow, somewhere.
Your husband, he drive a truck?
He used to be a long haul trucker.
Ooh, was it sexy?
I hate to say this and people are gonna kill me, but just because of your age, I'm going to say that you lean more towards the right.
I'm sorry, Sean, will you take a step?
Oh, what a shame! Who knew that they're the old, washed out, hippie generation? I mean, that was 40 years ago. 50. She's probably not that old, but the child of the hippie era, just raising bashed light worshippers. So no, just because they're old means, you guessed it, nothing. Because they're the old people that just stood by and let things just wash away with their just fluids, in their fluids. Oh well, just getting the fill, and boy did she get hers. Well, who knew?
Sure will.
Sean, that was a baby step. A little closer.
It was I just don't.
He's scared of me, I think.
I'm not scared of her. I just don't want you to call the police.
How do you season your chicken?
Right.
Season my chicken.
Yeah.
Salt and pepper.
Republican.
I'm gonna give her
Oh, he's like, Republican doesn't know spice. Ha ha ha. Smashed.
Republican final answer.
I just can't believe somebody who has seen the turn that the Republican Party has taken over, say, the last 20 or 30 years and was around to watch that transformation would stick with it. So then I'm actually.
So what transformation has it undergone in the last 20 or 30 years, Bash? Could it be that it's just the same Basher that you worship that has always shapeshifted to serve itself and self-preserve no matter what? doesn't matter what the people end up living. No, it's all in it for itself. Who knew? Because that's what you worship. It's all in it for you, right? Who knew that that's what you learned how to worship? How you guessed it. The abyss. You sold your life for the wisdom of the abyss. To see as the light sees. Only. To see yourself as that only. And therefore that's why you worship it. Only. And that the reds have changed over the last 20, 30 years, blah, 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 but the blue has always remained constant. Really? So, who knew that they were the original ones that supposedly, brought in some sort of divisive policy based on skin color? Who knew? And all this bash about saving lives through planning parenting, but no, it's all about carving out and snipping and just dicing babies. The unborn flesh. Who knew? Just snipping the unborn flesh. Who knew? But it's fine. It was just a little pocket of things that you relentlessly worship. You came from an evolutionary process that took 3 billion years to just smash into existence. But no, you can just snip and stop it, and it doesn't mean anything. Nope. And what a shame. And who knows if his idea of what happened to the Reds is right? Because, it's just apparently, it's just according to whatever he has come information, but it could be faulty in this and this. Well, everybody's just smashed. Just because who knows what truth is? Wow, what a fool. Smashed.
I'm actually going to say you're a Democrat. Yeah. All right, now what?
See, he was testing her, and he was like, I'm just so surprised you're a Democrat. And then, what is he? Smashed.
He got incorrectly. Raise your hand.
Okay. So these are Republicans, Democrats. So she's a Democrat. And these two are Republicans. Who knew? Who knew the colostomy bag and the Plan B consumer are Republicans? Who knew?
C's get the degrees.
Oh my god!
So she got all of them wrong, except these two. Because these two are Democrats, and these two are Republicans. These 4 right here, and these 4. Who knew?
You're not Republican? No. Okay.
Exactly. These 2 are out of place, and these 2 are in place, and these 2 are out of place. Exactly. This guy's a Republican, so is she, the lesbian, apparently. But everybody guessed him right, and everybody, what's going on?
So y'all two are Republicans.
So all you 2 are Republicans, eh? Oh.
And you're a Democrat.
I think
that's a pretty good clip.
Go to your correct sides. Wow, you guys really playing some mind tricks on me today.
You surprised by anybody?
I'm a little surprised.
So these are Republicans. So he's surprised because he said that he was a Democrat just because of, I can see how you can use this and this and this and this to help people with this. What is going on? But he did say about this guy that he was Republican shoes. Yeah, he looks like a dad. The lesbian who just shapeshifts as a lesbian. But, no, Republican. And these people, smash, 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 smash.
These 2.
Well, you're going to get a chance to talk with everybody. One by one, they're going to come forward.
Democrat, right?
Democrat, yes.
All right, so I guessed you wrong. Why do you think that I thought you were Republican?
Because I dressed up.
Yeah, it was the both.
Yeah, because you dressed up. So he dressed up, but he's more cool about it. He's more casual. You're just, what are you doing? Dressing up? Is that dressing up?
Ty.
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
You're so wonderful.
Oh, I'm so sorry you calling you Democrats. Pooh. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you called you a Republican, some reptile. But you know, you're just a demigod. It's fine. Come with us.
And kind.
Democrats can't dress up?
No, I think you can. I mean, we can. It's just, it was this thing. I just thought, I don't know.
Why are you left of center?
I'm a
What was
human
it about?
traffic survivor.
Okay.
And so that really shaped who I am.
What?
I'm a human.
It's just, it was this thing. I just thought, I don't know.
Why are you left of center?
I'm
What
a
was it
human
about?
traffic survivor.
Okay.
And so that really.
Oh, you couldn't wait. I'm a human traffic survivor. So why are you center left? Because of that.
Really shaped who I am today. And
Do you feel like that's an issue that people have addressed enough in politics?
no,
Like,
I feel like it's still being covered up, and especially with issues of people being accused and not being taken seriously, or at least being heard and given a fair chance.
Accused of what? Trafficking? What is going on?
right. It's kind of hard to just transition out of that with a joke.
You're a Republican,
Yes.
like hardcore.
No, I wouldn't say hardcore.
What do you feel about the right to own?
No, but I still identify with them. How could you be? Oh, just tremendous. Because in the end, you either vote one or the other, don't you? You can't. You're like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I identify with them. Yeah, but a little bit smashed. Lukewarm.
Own guns.
I think everyone has the right to own guns and have that option to protect themselves.
Abortion,
I'm pro-life.
immigration.
I'm pro-life. Yet you took Plan B. Amazing. Oh, amazing. Who knew? Just shattered. I just wasn't ready. I just wasn't. No, I'm so irresponsible. Just it's all about alleviating the so-called stress of the so-called individual life. Wow, what a shame.
Well, I'm for immigration. My boyfriend's an immigrant, and so is.
Oh, amazing.
Where you kind of wrestle with your political affiliation.
That's a part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
The part of it, my boyfriend's an immigrant, so I struggle with that because of what it means to, identify as a immigrant or this or the other. What is going on?
My next victim. I knew I'd be your friend.
Yeah. I'm a democratic socialist. I think that unregulated capitalism is.
Of course, he couldn't wait. He's like, I'm just a pseudo pananarchy. Have you guys heard of it? Just look it up. It's about smashed. What is it? It's socialist democrat. Wow, what a shame. Exactly the abyss of the shirt that he is exactly what he believes in.
Is making everybody in this country miserable, and that we should, be trying to emulate all the happier countries that have.
Oh, all the happier by the happy index. Yes, smashed. And what is going on? It's just miserable. The system is miserable, and it's making us miserable. So we just need to emulate those happier ones. Yay! What a shame! All switching, upgrading images. We need the image of images. Yes, we need the image to relentlessly worship and tell us what to do next. Yes, we need it to do that. Yes, because we're clueless of what life is, love, and the truth. So obviously, yet everyone denies it. Wow, what a shame.
Good social safety nets and good time off policies.
I like him so much.
When I saw you come in, I was
He's
like, I
just
just want to be this guy's friend right away.
He's like, I could be this guy's friend right away, no problem. This guy, just a people pleaser, just relentlessly there to circle jerk you and make you boast. And he's just dropping terms left and right, the lingo of, you guessed it, the shapeshifter manipulator.
I love your sweatshirt. I love your pin.
Hell yeah. I don't want to talk politics with this guy. I just want to talk jazz with him. Is that okay?
He's like, I want to go talk politics with this guy. This guy's cool. Well, I like him. Yeah. What's going on? because immediately this guy was just, he's like, I like everything about you, man. I like your sweatshirt, your pin, man. Oh, it's just so dope. And this guy's like, man, we're going to get along just fine, you and I. And meanwhile, they're just circle jerking. Just back and forth, boasting. And they're going to get into, like, just trying to point things. And yeah, be like, yeah, you know, I know, right? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, smashed.
Okay. I'd rather have like a positive energy in the country and we, you know, have people working less.
Yeah, I don't care if people work or not either. I just don't want my hard working dollars for it. Like if you don't want to work and you want to smoke and drink all day, that's great. I really do think that's, like I said,
go for it.
Mind your own fucking business.
Yeah.
You mind your business, I'm gonna mind mine.
So
see, exactly. Do as thou wilt. Just mind your own business. Don't even look at me. Don't even look. No, just mind your business. Don't even look. Oh, that's harmony, people. That is world peace. Just don't even look. No, just mind your own business and be free. Amazing. Smashed, and more smashed. You guessed it. And this person kind of gets it, but he's like, nope. I'm just gonna squint, and I'm in happy place.
It turns out you're a Republican.
It does. I was trying to mess with you.
Yeah.
All of that I said was true, but at the same time, the way I phrased it made sure that.
Oh, who knew that he was leading him up? Exactly, just because that's what a leftist does, just relentlessly says about his victimhood.
That you thought I was a Democrat.
The thing that probably was the biggest throw was the fact that you seem to care about accessibility.
Exactly. You seem to care just by saying, well, you know, it's just so difficult. I have to go to these appointments and the suffering and this and that, this. And he's like, wow, this guy's suffering. Just suffrage. We, the blue, reach out to the suffrage, so he must be receiving in the receiving end of the suffrage. So therefore he knows and he's going to ask for more. So therefore he's blue. Smash. This guy is smash. All of them light worshippers. Smash. Void of any notion of truth. All this guy knows. He's like, yo, you know, the banks and the corporations and this and that and blah. Smashed. Anything but the truth. Because pseudo fantasy truth is just amazing. I could say it's whatever I want, and then just keep on doing the same thing. Yay! Meaning, what do you see? Exactly. You see more of your image and how you're boasting yourself into greater numbers. And yes, we're going to be seen and the world will count or not. No, the truth will not be deniable. So where do you stand? In truth, or, you guessed it, out of truth forever?
Is that actually true?
I do. I have a disability. It's been rough with my medical issues, but yet I choose to work multiple jobs. I go to school full time. I handle my business, and I'm very political.
Who knew that he's also an abuser of the flesh, but he chooses it from the angle of, who knew? He's like, you know what? I just do what I have to do to live. I just crush. He's a survivalist slash who knows? Maybe an endurer of life, some life. But does he believe? Meaning, does he believe in becoming? Or does he live to live, see to see, life everlasting, the true promise of the Father forever and ever? Hallelujah. Amen. Yes. And the worship that he is in life is all for the glory of the Creator, and not for the creations of him and others and just the ways of the world. What for? To be devastated by them relentless time and time again because of who knew. The worship of the light is traumatizing. Once it grabs a hold of you, it's, wow. It truly is a struggle for your life. Flesh in the flesh, because who knew it's a spiritual battle. That in negating it, it is easier for you to be misled and stray further and further away, to the point where, you guessed it, you're to the point of being too defiled to even remember what life is.
politically active, and I plan to get somewhere in life.
Right.
I believe in personal responsibility, I believe in duty, and I believe in patriotism.
What is it like sharing political views typically associated with white supremacists as a non-white person?
Well, I will tell you this, conservatives have never targeted me for my skin color, my race, or my religion. I've had plenty of lefties say, you're a race traitor, you're a traitor to your own people for believing in Republican policies and being a conservative. And I know something you take seriously is the Brett Kavanaugh hearings. I'm a former lefty myself. Me Too and Brett Kavanaugh hearings were a big push to go on the right.
Yeah, because men can never take accountability for the shit they do.
Ah ha ha, she couldn't wait. What a shame. She's like, yeah, you know, it doesn't matter that that all this was a sham. And it truly goes to show the extremes of what society will go through to lynch someone. Lynch, just truly, just publicly. Who knew it was like the gladiators asking for blood that, who knows, using some justice system that says what is proof. Just listen to this person and see what she says. Okay, go. And it's just all opinion based, emotional based bash. And the relentless trying to just maintain an image by the accuser. Or sorry, no, the defendant. Or whatever bash terms. You're all dead. You're all sitting ducks, dead at sea, treading water relentlessly, being promised rescue, but no. You don't see the life. The false rescue in the flesh and the rewards of the ways of the world are what keep you afloat. And just paycheck to paycheck, or just smash it till you bash it and just bask in the coin, right? And this person say, because no man can ever be brought to accountable for his smash, ha ha ha. Great. Wait till there's some woman in power that just gets that done to her. Oh wait, it will never happen because who knows? Everyone's an scapegoat.
Well, we can take accountability, but not when you say believe all women unconditionally when evidence refutes that point. She could not remember where the house was. She couldn't remember what neighborhood it was in.
He's like, somebody who was traumatized that would have at least more details, unless they were intoxicated severely, or in fact it did not happen. So which was it? Who knows? But this person will say, it was the truth. Of course it happened so long ago. Of course it would be blurry, but... What? Oh, okay.
She destroyed that man's life. Now, a lot of liberals say it's because it was
I wish I could have my life destroyed and be on the Supreme Court.
Right, because to him life is position. What a bashful. To him, there's no such thing as verbal or, emotional abuse. It's just, I'd like to have my life destroyed and still have a job that I think is some amazing job. What an idiot. Truly. Just a trolled, bash, half-ape brain. Truly. Because what it sees is a joke, and that's why he's laughing relentlessly. And it's not that this guy is saying anything, but anything that he has to say about that whole situation is just, wow, he's just saying, wow, who knew manipulation existed? And this guy's saying, ha ha ha, not possible. Ha ha ha, not possible.
Oh, you guys are saying
How's
that,
his
but
life
people still
destroyed?
consider him a rapist. People still consider him a sexual abuser. That's never...
Because life meaning, fine, you can have a high, like, you bash fool. Like any president that's ever been, who knew the people would find just relentless ways to hack them or boast them. Who knew? So by destroying a person's life, quote unquote, in the measure of man, it's the image of the person that's destroyed. the image. Okay? And who knew you can still have a position and have your image being defiled or attacked? Who knew? Who knew? But no, oh, I'd like to have my life destroyed and still have a high, ranking job. No, what a fool.
We're gonna go away.
So you think Brett Kavanaugh is gonna be a champion of women's rights?
Oh, definitely not. But
Oh yeah. Good talking to you.
He's like, so you think that guy's gonna be a champion for women's rights? He's like, all right, good talking to you. Next. This is the stare of just somebody who's absence. You could be shouting this person's name right in front of him right now, and it's just not even there. Just the name is not even there because the name is just it's swelled up. It's flying with Buddha somewhere right now.
All right, who's next? Democrat. All right, solid blue shirt.
So you're a Democrat.
I am.
A weed smoking Democrat.
They're probably more progressive than Democratic.
Exactly. Who knew that she's just a washed out hippie child? Who knew? That got her fill of what her parents smashed out for her.
Actually, so there are lots of things that could be improved. I have a gay son. He has a gay partner.
I have a gay son. He has a gay partner. I hope so. Otherwise, they're both living a lie. Well, they're actually anyway. What is going on? I have a gay son, and he has a gay boyfriend. Wow. So in order to prove her false love for her son, who now has mashed up his own way of false love, and she's gonna say, I'm a Democrat because they're the ones that accept this type of behavior, this type of quote unquote ritual, this type of life, this type of behavior. So just everybody's being played somehow. Some playing.
I have relatives who are gay, transgender friends.
What do you feel?
See, it's just like, they couldn't wait. Because most people would laugh if there was a white person saying, I have black friends and Hispanic friends and this, and I even have some minority come take care of my kids. And they would be like, ha, 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 sure, you racist. Right? What's going on? But just because she's a Democrat, okay, it's okay, you can say it.
Me saying that I don't care about anyone but myself.
That's a little hard for me to hear, but I understand where you're coming from based on your...
Oh, she's like, it's a little hard to hear, but it's what worshippers of light believe.
History, so...
Yeah, okay, let's see. Look. This is how America should work. You don't gotta agree, but you have to respect each other.
See, that's what it's worth. See, you don't have to agree, but you have to respect each other. What does that even mean? This person has no idea. Because respect to him is just being, okay, I see you, but don't speak to me. Mind your own business. That's respect to him. What a shame.
Thank you so much, Nancy. It was so nice talking to you.
The Republican shoes. I love it. Donald Trump.
Tell me about your views.
I voted for Trump. He was my first choice in the 2016 presidential.
Did she say, tell me about your views, or tell me about your views? I did, whatever.
Election. I only joined the party in 2016. I was never a Republican. I was more of a right-wing kind of guy. But Trump is who brought me.
What do you mean
Republican
right-wing? Because right-wing now, it means a lot of different things.
Oh, because right now it's a loaded term, and no. See, who knew? And who knew generation after generation is just tweaking of image that will just captivate the next generation. All while the previous generation that brought forth the next one into living is being, just put outside, and eventually will be mocked for being the old one, the archaic, the outdated version. Wow, what smash! Because who knew that it was the parents' job to, instruct in the way of the truth. Who knew? And worship in life, in living, life everlasting, in the love of the Father that reneweth all things. Who knew? What a shame. And said this guy's going to tell you what it's all about. And here's, you guessed it, the Inquisitor. All with the false purity. Smashed.
You can be an extremist. You can be a neo-Nazi. You can be
do I look like a neo-Nazi?
Do I look like a neo-Nazi? See, it's all, he's like, you can be this, you can be that, you can be all these things, shit. Smash. Who knew it was Legion?
Nazi, you know?
You'd be surprised.
Ooh, man.
Black girl rocks. She's been over here the whole time.
Yeah.
He is. Look at this Kanye West. Look.
We don't claim him. He's skinfolk. He ain't kinfolk. Get that on camera.
You were on this side, right?
Yes, you're the first one to get it right.
People thought you were a Republican?
Right?
What did you say?
I don't know. I just said I like guns. I'm just pro guns and think that we should actually try in life instead of depending on the system to help us.
Believe in guns and believe less in the system. And so just go out, smash and kill and taketh, and that call it a day. What are you saying? Because any way of the gun is truly death. Because it's founded on the worship of death. Who knew? And any worship of death is just synonymous to the worship of light. Because who knew the light is what you believe it came to be. And Christ created you just bashing you relentlessly over some bash Harry Potter number of years. And you are now just smashing, but you die somehow. And that's the only flaw in life, that you're here to hack. You're here to just change it and shift it into your own way, and wow, return to your galactic family of some blast. Wow, what a shame. So truly spin doctored into just defile worship and just the way of the gun. All giving you a false sense of control, of prosperity, of security against the flesh. It's not a fleshly battle, it's a spiritual battle, you fools. What are you saying? Your emotions are the hydra that has manifested from being void of the just believing you're void of the love of the Father, that which created all. Who knew? Who knew?
And so that makes me a Republican to some. But I'm also for abortions and gay people. I'm half.
She's like, I'm also for just relentless murder and lust.
Gay myself.
I'm gay myself, so who knew?
Some gay people.
He's like, oh, ha, ha, it's funny.
I don't have much to add to that. It seems like.
He's like, I don't have much to add to abortions and gay people.
That's my manifesto.
That's his manifesto. Wow, he couldn't wait. And this guy's just like, wow, do I smile? And this person's just like, gone. Thinking about her, just love her, being like, oh, I can't wait till he pumps me and fills me again.
I don't know.
Birkenstocks.
You still think I'm a chill person?
Yeah, I mean, you still look chill. You still look like you go on hikes. And
I do go on hikes.
Drink your coffee.
I do
and
drink my coffee. It's sitting over there.
You're Republican.
I am Republican.
Okay, I called you a lesbian.
You
Are
did.
You're not a lesbian.
I'm not.
I'm sorry. You get hit on by
I'm sorry. What?
girls a lot.
I actually have been.
Yeah, I bet. You're very attractive. Like.
What? So the one behind her is, how did he hit on her? Why didn't you ask her?
If I was a lesbian, I would hit on you.
That's why she's just looking down, pretending to not be there because she doesn't want to get asked.
So how about this? Name one thing that you think is most wrong with the Republican Party at this point, and then I'll say one thing that I think is most wrong with Democratic Socialists and the left at this point. And we'll try to end this on a conciliatory note.
What a bosh fool. Thinking he can wordsmith his way out of it.
Having guns, but I do think that we really need to do something different. We need to increase gun control. I mean, look at all the...
So the main weakness, according to her, is gun control. He's like,
School shootings and stuff. I'm going into a field of education myself. That's not really something I want to look forward to, you know?
Right. Yeah. That's a good one. I think people left need to take elections as seriously as people on the right historically have, and that if
So to him, it's election. People, you're not voting. You have to go. People on the left, you need to just go and vote as much as I've read or more. Just the wave, the wave that we said was gonna smash, it now has to smash for real, and let it show forever. Wow, what is he saying? Of course, he's saying they need recruits. Recruits and more recruits and recruits. Our cult is somehow in need. We're taking applicants. Yes. What's going on? Is it that the red cult is just so much powerful than this? And wow, smashed. You're led astray. Thinking you can manipulate yourself into what? Forever two sides, and you want one side of the coin to rule for some time, and then the other side, somehow it's balanced. No, smashed. What a shame.
if we had folks on the left who were similarly competitive with respect to elections in particular, I think the range of kinds of ideas that we'd be able to debate over would be much greater and much broader. So,
Just it would be greater and broader if there's just more people that vote that will just vote on topics. Wow. They'll be good at making multiple choice polls and this and smash. They exactly, because in the end, what do they see and what do they live? Wow. What do they worship? What love fills them? Wow. No idea of any of that which has been said. Who knew?
yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
How was that?
I think Mama needs a drink. If you guys want to come, you're invited.
If you guys want to come, you're invited. Not these guys, right?
I know what I am. I know what I believe. I respect all of their beliefs and decisions that they make in their lives because that's their lives and that has nothing.
And it has nothing to do with me, but they'll end up voting something in that I'll relentlessly disagree and I'll just be so mad about. So that's how much I love them, that I'll be mad for the rest of my life as long as I don't get what I want. What is going on? And this guy's just like, oh, sad. He's like he's the smashed pumpkin. He's this, okay, all of these people are the smashed pumpkins. The pumpkins that were of life, that were just kicked relentlessly, bashed in, thinking they're, sticks and stones. Who knew?
To do with me.
That was fun. I learned a lot, but that was.
I learned, as I just squat here and just look somehow something.
It was very good. I don't have the chance to talk much to people who are sort of on the right side of things because I don't know many personally.
Get out and vote, guys. It's
Because exactly, you just hang around your circle jerk of bash. Just living isolated, just boasting some belief of something, your image, exactly. And affiliating with those who facilitate your image or give you some sort of how to manipulate your image better. Well, what a shame. Smashed.